Shalom, Israel. So I was thinking about something Pastor Dad had talked about 2 blog talks ago. The couple that had called in asking about what they should wear at the gym and stuff like that. And Pastor Dad advised them, suggested that they shouldn't even be desiring to do the same things that the heathens do as far as going and showing your body, working in the gym in that sense. And of course, he wasn't knocking going to the gym because it has a lot of benefits, but it'd be better off to do it at home. Now, I've been going to the gym, trying to get back in shape and everything for 5-6 weeks now. 5-6 days a week, been doing that. Going to the gym every morning for a couple hours. And I used to go to the gym all the time as a heathen. But the more and more I've tried to be obedient to the truth, and you know, I'm on a college campus, so everybody here is between about 18 and 25. And that's just the students, some of the, some non-traditional students as far as, family, parents and stuff that go back to school, or faculty that go and work out at the gym. But it's a nice complex. It's a nice gym that's on campus. They spent $93 million to renovate it, construct it and everything. The sucker is nice. Got Olympic weightlifting platforms, got a 55-foot rock wall, all the amenities that you need in life as a heathen. But the more and more I've been trying to live holy and live set apart as much as I can and prepare to get out of the city, man, I tell you, I even had to modify the way I'd even walk around in the gym. You got all these bunch of young people, especially these women, they're in the prime of their life, which is kind of sad, but they flaunt themselves so much, they flaunt themselves. And, the skin tight clothing, the leggings and everything, and now even the leggings are getting worse to the point that they are starting to make the lower part of the leggings see-through. And I gotta say, it's only gonna be a matter of time before they make the whole damn thing see-through. So I would even put on a baseball cap and tilt the lip down so far that I couldn't see none of these women while I'm trying to just get in there and work out. And, the gym opened up at 5 a.m. and I'd be there at 7 because, I'm spending time with the Father beforehand, and there'd still be a bunch of hoochies running around. So just to stop fighting all those thoughts, I had to take heed to Pastor Dow's suggestion, which really was a command. We know pretty much everything that comes out of that man's mouth is nothing but wisdom, so we really should heed it. And so for me, I had an attachment to the weights. I just love lifting weights. I love lifting weights. So I stopped doing it last week, and starting this week, I've just been working out at home. Got a pair of dumbbells, some boxing gloves, jump rope, and just using my body weight. And I'll tell you, it's not only harder because you have to use more muscle groups than just the isolatory muscles that you would use. Say if you're doing a chest press or a shoulder shrug or whatever it is that you're doing in the gym, when you switch it over and you start doing planks and you start using your body weight, it incorporates a lot more muscle groups than it would if you were just doing the isolatory exercise. I'm not saying those things are bad, but as far as overall function and unity of your body and the muscles developing together, body weight exercises, I found that they're a lot more beneficial. And I gotta tell you, that's on the physical side. The spiritual side, I've had a lot more peace. I've been able to focus closer to the Father. I don't have all them thoughts running through my head or have to fight each and every one of them off. I'm not putting an evil thing before my eye. Looking at these uncovered women and these men that want to walk around half naked. So, but there was something else within me that didn't like that. It's that wicked Gentile nature. I wanted to go back to the gym. I wanted to hit the weights. I wanted to have the ease of just swiping my ID and go ahead and go in the gym and come right back home. I wanted that stuff. As Pastor Dow said, our flesh desires the wickedness of this world. We see one thing that reminds us of our former life, and there we are. We've gone back reminiscing and dreaming about it. So for me, I had to kill that in myself. Because I had to ask myself, okay, well, that you're being tempted in the gym, Samuel. Do you really want to keep going through that? Do you really want to keep going through that? And having all that time that you spend in the gym almost be worthless, because you got to spend twice as much time casting down all those wicked imaginations, and the time that you spent before you went to the gym focusing on the word, you lost that because now you're focusing on fighting these thoughts. So I had to really ask myself, who do I love? Do I love the gym, and do I love my own body and the way that I like doing things, the comfortable pattern that I had of trying to get in shape? Do I like that, or do I like the way the Most High wants us to live? So for anybody else who's, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get stronger, you're trying to get more fit, whatever you're trying to do, I'd encourage you to check out stuff that you can do at home. Buy dumbbells, buy jump rope, and even if you don't have the funds to buy that, or you're not able to buy that stuff, use your body weight. Push-ups, sit-ups, planks, crunches, jumping jacks, squats, burpees. I remember in football we called them up-downs, but you can use all that stuff. Your own body weight. Use jump squats. There's different variations of squat. I'll probably tag a couple things that you can do just at home, and you ain't even got to leave the comfort of your house. And I've also learned it takes more to work out at home than it does in the gym. It takes more intestinal fortitude, because it's the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. When you're at the gym and you have other people watching you, you're inclined to try to put that mask on and fake it like you can lift the weight. That's probably why you see a lot of people, they'll weigh about as much as $150, and then they try to put 250 or 350 on the bench rack and act like they can bench it, when you know damn well they ain't getting that weight up. It humbles you to the point that you can be like, okay, well look, even me, when I started going back to the gym, before I was consistently going to the gym, and after all that stuff that happened to me, I could go to the gym, just sling around weight. I'd get on the squat rack and I'd warm up with 315. But then when I started going back, now I had to get my form right again. I had to, calm it down and just use the bar. And then not only just using the bar, then just putting 2 plates on. So that's a total of 135 pounds. It's very humbling to the wicked, prideful flesh that resides in all man. So that's the other benefit. When you're at home, it's just you, or your wife, or your children, or whoever else, your husband or whatever. It's just you. It's you and the Holy Spirit and your body sitting there saying, I'm going to make this temple of Yah acceptable unto him. So that's what I've learned is I get a better workout, not only naturally, but spiritually, because I'm not looking at other people look at me. You see what I'm saying? Obviously I'm covered up. It's not that. It's that pride in us that's naturally in us that wants to attach itself to those around us, and we seek the approval of those around us. We want to be looked at least me. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking about myself. If this doesn't pertain to you, oh, glory to the King. But I'm just speaking out of my heart, and I realized these things about me, and I had to change them, because it wasn't acceptable unto the Most High. It wasn't righteous. It wasn't set apart, and it wasn't even pleasing to my wife. And not in the sense that I'm trying to please her, but I love her and I respect her, so I'm not gonna that's just not right. And then I don't want my son to grow up doing the same thing. Well, daddy goes to the gym and he looks at all these women, and then he gets caught by a stumbling block or something like that. So there's a lot of factors to consider, but really it just boils down to, are you going to do things differently? Most of the time, I think that's a good question for us to ask, is when it comes to doing something the way the world does it, most of the time, us as Israelites, we got to do it a different way. We just have to do it a different way, because it's not going to be holy, it's not going to be righteous if we do it that way. Obviously, that doesn't apply to everything. But that's just what I've been doing. I've been working out at home. It's given me a change in mindset, a change in attitude, and it's encouraging me to continue to think outside the box to find every reason why we should be obeying the commandments. Oftentimes our flesh will try to make excuses to find every reason why we shouldn't do something that we know for a fact the book says, or we've received sound instruction for. But it should be the opposite, that we should find every possible reason and every possible situation or solution to do what we know is right and true, and what the Holy Spirit gives us a conviction for. So that's what I've been doing. I've even, once it, usually around that time in the morning is real dark. So you see this giant open field. My apartment's right there. But this giant open field right here, I'm going to come in and run sprints, run laps, just run around. I don't want to do it while it's still dark out, because I don't want to roll my ankle or something. It's not too steady ground. But yeah, it don't take much. It don't take that big old gym membership. It don't take all that to get in shape. Eventually, I think I'm gonna go to a tire shop, get one of them big old tires, and just set the sucker out here and flip it. You know, so it doesn't take much to get in shape. Besides really this. So shalom, bless you all. Excuse me. See you at Passover.